Falcons. I'm Ethan Toro.
And I'm Ella Summers.
Welcome back, Falcons. Next week, there will be no school on Monday in remembrance of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. That means Wednesday will be a regular schedule day for periods 1, 3, and 5.
Welcome to the CVHS class of 2025. On Wednesday, February 10th, 2021 at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., the CVHS administration and counselors will be hosting a webinar for all incoming 9th grade students. This webinar will be hosted on Zoom. The link to the Zoom and flyer for the event has been posted to the bulletin.
Journey's Literary and Art magazine is accepting submissions for their 2020/2021 publication until March. They accept any works that can be sent virtually. Find out how to submit and see past publications on their website, journeymagazine.weebly.com. Now here's Nathan Costi with some facts on MLK.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day is on Monday, January 18th this year. Martin Luther King Jr. was a civil rights speaker who successfully protested against racial discrimination. King's most successful movement was in 1963, where he led 250,000 people on a peaceful march in Washington, D.C. It was there that he gave his famous speech, "I Have a Dream." At age 35, King won the Nobel Peace Prize. He donated his earnings towards the civil rights movement. Sadly, he was assassinated during a protest march in 1968.
Come join CV City to learn how to trade, invest stocks, and much more. No experience is needed. The club's Remind to get access to the Zoom meetings is remind.com/join/CV-city or their Instagram at CV_city_club. Meetings are every Thursday. Contact David Cadian at dkah1685@stu.gusd.net for more questions.
The Taco Bell Foundation is offering the Live Math Scholarship to students who are passionate about creating a better future. This program is open to all students ages 16 through 26 pursuing a higher education. Applicant must be a legal resident of the U.S. and on track to apply for enrollment in a certified post-high school education program, which includes 2 to 4-year colleges, career technical or trade schools. The link to apply is tacobellfoundation.org/live-mass-scholarship, and the deadline to apply is January 20th, 2021.
CV Spirit gear on sale now in the student store. Show your CV Spirit and buy for the whole family. There are 2 colors to choose from. T-shirts are $8 with ASB, $12 without ASB. Crew neck sweatshirts are $18 with ASB and $20 without ASB. Hoodies are $26 with ASB and $30 without ASB. Supplies are limited. To purchase, contact Mrs. Safey in the student store at asafey@gusd.net. Orders will be ready for pickup in the office. Pay by cash or check at time of pickup or purchase online on the CV web store. You will be contacted by email with instructions and when orders are ready for pickup.
Send your photos to talentyearbookstories@gmail.com. When you send in a photo, please include your first and last name, student ID, and a brief description of what is happening in the photo. They lean towards using candid photos, but will consider posed photos. They will take any photos from Christmas to your Zoom meetings. Now here's Arian with movie facts.
Hey everybody, so in this week's episode of Cvtv, I'm going to be giving you guys some facts about Christopher Nolan's new film Tenet, so here we go. In the plane scene where they crashed the plane into the airport, this was actually a real plane used and they did in fact crash it into that warehouse. None of this movie has any CGI in it, as Christopher Nolan does not like to use it, he likes to do everything practical. The production crew found out that it would be way cheaper to use a real plane than, say, to do miniature or CGI. So, secondly, we have the Red Room, Blue Room scene. So, if you've watched the movie, then you know the Red Room was just a normal movie scene. But, if you really paid attention, you can see that in the Blue Room, the score is actually reversed and actually goes backwards. And if you know, you know. Next, we have the fighting sequences. Now, all the fighting sequences in this movie that are inverted are actually real life inverted. They are not CGI. The actors actually had to learn how to fight backwards in order to achieve the scenes that Nolan wanted. Next, we have how long the script took for Nolan to actually complete. It took him roughly around 6 or 7 years, and in those 6 or 7 years, he produced Man of Steel, directed Interstellar, produced Batman v Superman, and directed Dunkirk. Next up, something that's pretty cool is that Nolan actually went to Travis Scott and they asked him to make a song for the end of the film. They wanted to originally play at the end of the credits, but instead loved it so much that they not only played it at the end of the credits, but in the backgrounds of some scenes you can hear his song playing. And last but not least, we have this. Now this is called a palindrome. A palindrome is basically a little sheet where whenever you see a word from any sort of direction, it's going to spell the same exact word, whether from left to right, up to down, whatever. Here we have Seder, which spells Rhodas, Repo, which spells opera, and Tenet, which spells tenet. If you watch the movie, then you know how significant all these words are to the plot of the film.
Thanks for watching and have a Falcon awesome week.